All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna start out with the talking drums of Africa. Here we go. Boom, the boom, the boom, the boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom. Ay, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, hit it now. Boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom. Kick your leg out. Throw your hands up. Kick your legs out. Throw your hands out. Hey, get the blood flow. Hey, scream and shout. Hey, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, boom, boom. All right, we're gonna start out with I don't know if I'm saying this word right. It's called the Khoisan languages or the Click languages from 60,000 BC to the present. Goes like this. Originally classified by Joseph Greenberg, the Khoisan languages is a group of African languages. These languages are often used with click consonants. It is a feature that usually unique. It is a feature that is usually unique to this group of languages. The click is only used when it's supposed to be used as a has a specific meaning in the language. Language is one of the most similar languages in Africa and is often used as Southern Africans' original inhabitants. Believed to be one of the most ancient languages in the world, as the Khoisan people have been around for over 60,000 years. The most widespread Khoisan language is Cahokiho or Nama of Nambia, which is a quarter of a million speakers. So, a quarter of a million people speak that language. Hey, that's something new to me. So, it might not be new to a lot of people out there, but hey, I just learned something else today. So, thank you all very much for joining us this morning. And the phrase of the day is there must be there must be always remaining in every life some place for the singing of angels, some place for which in itself is breathlessly beautiful. I'll say that again. There must be always remaining in every life some place for the singing of angels, some place that which in itself is breathlessly beautiful. Question is, how can I make more space in my life for beauty? How can I make more space in my life for beauty? All together now. There must be always remaining in every life some place for the singing of angels, some place for that which in itself is breathlessly beautiful. The question is, how can I make more space in my life for beauty? All right, who wants to go first?
Dennis, I could go now. Read that. How can I make what is
It goes,
make it?
how can I make more space in my life for beauty? How can I make more space in my life for beauty?
Oh, you know what? You could I could remove some of the clutter. I could get rid of some of the toxic people that I kind of like still deal with a little bit, like not a lot, but I could not answer their phone calls. I can I could organize a little better and I could redo my backyard because it's a little dusty. But just take some deep breaths and just be in the moment too. So yeah, for more beauty, just take out the clutter. Back to you, Dennis.
All right, you can remove some space for clutter, clean out stuff, remove some negative people from your life. You know, get rid of that. It makes the world beautiful. You can see clearly now, and redo your backyard. Take the time out, just do your backyard, get your mind right. You know, that's kind of therapeutic and meditation. I know you told me that before that, you like going in your backyard and doing things with the plants and stuff like that. So yeah, that can make your yard more beautiful. It's a beautiful place to go back there. You can clear your mind, go out there and meditate and think of some more things and also clear your head. You know, be making more space in your head and more space even around your home. You can go out and clean up, a lot of people that the stuff there and that you want to get rid of, but you haven't done it. Like, okay, now I can clean the space so you can make it beautiful by putting something else there. And especially the people removing people, the negative people in your life that's what we all, we all need to do. We need to get rid of those toxic people, because those toxic people don't bring any beauty to your life. They just bring you down. Misery loves company, and we just need to go ahead and get on the right path, and remove them, and replace them if need be with people who are positive, who have the energy, or want to go the direction you're going, and can uplift you. And when we do that, the world can be a better place. And sometimes, we have to get rid of a lot of people. Sometimes, they say it's lonely at the top. So, it's a hard road when you're going through that growth period, and you have to eliminate people. You may want them in your life, but that's not any good for you. So you have to keep on going. So thank you very much, Janie. I really appreciate that. We're going to keep on moving. And here we go. It goes like this. There must be always remaining in every life some place for the singing of angels, some place for that which in itself is breathlessly beautiful. The question is, how can I make more space in my life for beauty? All right, who wants to go next?
Grand Rising. This is Shuna Algonek.
Grand Rising, Shuna. Grand Rising, Shuna.
Well, I can change my meditation space, which I actually already in the process of doing, actually, and make it more. I have a couple instruments that I use for my sound bath. Bring those in my meditation space, and so I can do the meditation and the sound bath at the same time. And then also, like Janie said, stop dealing with certain toxic people. We don't have to accept those phone calls, and we don't have to keep that conversation going. Sometimes we just want to know that they're okay, and once we know that, it's like, okay, bye, Felicia. You know, so those things, and also outside, going outside and walking outside, and just the beauty of nature more often, and the creation of God, enjoying the creation of God. It's we can't beat that, because it is the creation of God, and there's nothing more beautiful than that. So that's about it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Shuna. Hey, you said something like meditation. That is, we definitely have to meditate to get to know ourselves, to get within our inner self, so we can go out and make the outer beauty. It starts inside of us. If you have a bad personality, that can make a person real ugly. Even dang, that guy had ugly personality, that makes them ugly as well. So you have to get that meditation and go ahead and get to know oneself, go into the inner beauty of who you are, so you can have that external beauty as well. You talked about your sound bath. I know you got some sound bowls, and go ahead and get that sound out there, so you can meditate and spiritually get in tune, clear your mind, and get out those toxic people. Just like Janie said, get away from the toxic people. They're not any good to you, and it's a lesson that has to be learned. It's a journey that you have to go through. They're not part of your destination. It's a journey that you have to, a process of elimination. You don't have to eliminate them. They're going to eliminate themselves a lot of times. So they're going to be, oh, she thinks she's too good for me. Oh, you changed. There's nothing wrong with change if change is for the better. Time changes. The phone has changed. All kind of things. We had a telegraph. Now we had the telephone. Then we had a rotary phone. Now we have a cell phone. Everything is always evolving, and we have to evolve and go with evolution as well. Just like with or that Blockbuster used to be the bomb, but they didn't change. Netflix took over. We have to keep on going and progressing all the time. So we have to go ahead and keep that mindset going. And we, like you told us about going outside, the beauty of nature. That's so beautiful. All the things, the sun, the moon, the stars, the air that we breathe, the trees, the grass. It's just so much that we can be thankful for, and the beauty of nature, the flowers that bloom, roses, and the way the roses smell, the way they look, and the blossom, all these colors. As you talked about magnolia, and the creator of the world has given us so many beautiful things, and like you said, sometimes it's breathlessly beautiful. Waterfalls. I mean, I haven't been to the Grand Canyon. That's one of the things I have to do. Grand Canyon is right next to me. Haven't seen it, but I've seen pictures, and it just makes me want to gravitate to it, just to see the colors of the rocks on the walls, and just to see those things, and just to see the pyramids, all these things that the Creator has made through us, and we've put it out there as well. It's amazing what we see, all the landmarks and buildings and the nature, that all the nature that's out there. So thank you very much, Shun. I really appreciate it. We're gonna keep on rolling, and it goes like this. Phrase of the day is, there must be always remaining in every life some place for the singing of angels, some place for that which in itself is breathlessly beautiful. The question is, how can I make more space in my life for beauty? All right, who wants to go next?
Blessings and prosperity. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
And I could
speak
do
up
a
a little bit.
lot.
I can barely hear
I
you.
could do a
It's a
lot.
lot of static.
You got say it, yeah. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I still hear you. I can hear
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Let me turn it up. Can you hear me now?
Oh, a
Oh,
lot
that's
better. I don't know
better.
what
Much
you did,
better.
but a lot better.
Okay. My apologies. My apologies. I could do a lot better when it comes to just overall every day. I feel that I can do better. There's never a time that I'm thinking of I can't do better. I'm always trying to do better because I personally believe that if I utilize and, like y'all said, clean out some trash, it's a lot easier to manage your next day because you did what you had to do for the day you can't change nothing for. So I woke up with new mercies, new awareness, a fresh start, and understanding that I'm always in control. It's never a time or a moment that I'm not in control. And long as I continue on realizing that, then the decisions that I make will be the right decisions because I won't let anybody else alter or change what I know is right. And this is my season to make sure that I manifest greatness and be intentional and purposeful in everything, not some things, but all things, in friendships and life and parenting. I'm learning that, yeah, we all change and we grow accordingly, but as parents and grandparents, we put our ideals and terms on our children. And it didn't make sense to me when I was younger why my parents always assumed that their dreams and goals were my dreams and goals. They seen things in me that they wanted me to do, but personally, I didn't want to do those things. But to please my parents, a lot of the times, like most of us, we do those things unless we're rebellious, adolescents, and we do our own thing. But I was always one trying to please other people to make sure that that standard was held. If you're out in public, you don't do XYZ. Or even if you're at home, you know better to do, don't touch XYZ. That don't belong to you. Stuff like that. But nevertheless, I'm realizing that sometimes you just gotta let go of people. Like they're junk, they're trash. Like the things they have become accustomed to that they're okay with, they're comfortable. And with life, there's growth. And every season is different. Every day is different. Because what you did yesterday, you definitely ain't gonna do today. You ain't gonna repeat that, especially, if it adds no value, no prosperity. You definitely take it out to the trash. So I looked at it as today is one of those days that for most people, people are looking at the end of the year to celebrate and bring in a new year. Well, today is my celebration to bring in my new year because I have so many hours before my new year comes to the new year. See, I get blessed to celebrate 2 New Years, I guess. And I never looked at it like that because my birthday is the start of my new year. And the world's new year is the calculation of what the world decided this is when the world started and we're going to start this new year every year at this time. And I'm realizing that with growth comes big responsibility. But this is my time to leave some people behind, like really leave them behind and grow with the people that are growing and want something for themselves. It's not a bad thing that some people have to be left behind because in biblical times, people got left behind because they look back and they turn into pillars of salt. So I don't want to turn into a pillar of salt. And I have to look forward because the mark is forward. The mark isn't behind. And I had to realize that. So now that I know that, yes, that's what I'm going to be better in, and that's what I'm going to try to not even try, accomplish, execute from this moment forward, execute what I put my mind to. What I say I'm going to do. If I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to say I ain't going to do it. I'm not even going to put my mouth on it. And that's what I'm learning with this new season I'm getting ready to walk into. I've been some clarity and manifestation and awareness and wisdom have been bestowed upon me in my sleep. So I thank you for allowing me to share, and blessings and prosperity to all. And y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. And said a lot of things. See, a lot better trash. You're gonna clean out that trash, you know. You gotta clean out that trash. You can't keep it in our lives. You gotta go ahead and do better at whatever. You say you're a lot better overall. Every day is always trying to do something better and clean out that trash. We're gonna clean out the trash. And when you do that, you do what you know is right. You have to change. Every day we all change and we grow and we put our ideals. You said when your parents they put their ideals on you, and you put them on your children. Sometimes you don't want to do what they do. So that is true. My dad was in IBM. He was very techie. I wasn't a techie person. Well, you probably guys probably think I am, but my brothers are really taking. They really picked that up. I think I picked up my mom's side on more the socializing and dealing with people side. I have the people trait, the common sense trait. That's what I have, where a lot of people don't have that. So you have to go out and still make your own. Make your own life. And when you go through those things, like as a youngster, I got somebody pregnant. And back then, you would marry whoever you got pregnant. I chose not to. I didn't love this chick. She tried to trap me, so I wasn't gonna marry somebody just because I got them pregnant. And uh, it was not something. It was a lie, so I was not gonna deal with that. Why would I send myself through that misery? And the one thing I'm glad for my parents, and they told me, hey, you always make your mind up. No matter what we say, is your life. So that's what I did. I didn't do that. I'm glad that I didn't do that because I would have been making a big mistake. Sometimes you have to let go of people. Let them out your life, the junk, the trash, do something different. You're not going to do everything you did yesterday today. I call it groundhog day. You're not going to repeat the same day over and over again. You have to go out there and make something new, do something new. And you talked about your birthday. You have 2 New Years. Your birthday, I think Shuna says that as well. You have that, and then you have the New Year, which is right next to it. It's close to the New Year. You got your birthday, New Year's, Christmas, all in one. So everybody sometimes skips over your birthday. You only get one. You don't get to celebrate both a lot of times. So you have to grow. With growth comes big responsibility. That is so true. With growth comes big responsibility, and we have to be responsible for us and what we do. And as you females, I always say you guys are doing a great job, and it's time for. That's why we're talking about the men who serve. We have to step up and be responsible. I mean, most men nowadays act like women, or they sit there and they're supposed to wait for something, wait for somebody to give them something. No, you have to go out there and be the hunter, the gatherer, and the head of the household. If you can't do that, what are you trying to do? And we have to really go out there and have it's a big responsibility for all of us to go out there and tell everyone how we can nation build. It's bigger than just the business. It's bigger than just the surge. It's bigger than all these things as to nation building. When you have that end goal in mind, the little stuff, the trivia is just somebody saying no to you does not matter. You're doing something way bigger than what's going on. We want to start building businesses not just here but all abroad, be global. And when you have that in mind, this little stuff, you're like, wow, we got to think bigger than that, because you'll stop in your past, and we have the responsibility to grow our whole race, our whole, not just this race, but the whole nation, the whole world. And if we can start with us, what impact can we make on the world? It's not just about us and our family and our immediate circle, but eventually we want to grow out and grow everything, putting different franchises in different cities, in different states, different countries. And that's what we're doing. So we're going to grow with people who are growing with us, and we don't want to turn around and be that pillar of past and let it be. We have to go ahead and accomplish and not try, but do. We always say try is a curse word, but we want to go out and do, and have clarity as you go out and do these things. You have to be clear in your mind on what you want and where you want to go. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We're going to keep on rolling. It goes like this. The phrase of the day is, there must be always remaining in every life some place for the signing of angels, some place for that which in itself is breathlessly beautiful. The question is, how can I make more space in my life for beauty? All right, anyone else want to go next? Anybody else out there?
Grand Rising. This is Kiwana from Pittsburgh.
Hey, Kiwana from Pittsburgh. Grand
Hello.
Rising.
Just listening to everybody and hearing the actual question, and just going over the things that I've been going through just within this last week and a half. I would say to make more space for beauty in my life would be to appreciate all the things that I have, and in doing that, always be the best me that I could possibly be. Continue to love even when I'm in pain. Make room to laugh when I want to cry. Things like that, and also just having, like this morning, I got up a little early. More like I got up at 4:30, and I got up at 4:30 because last night ended really, really bad, and I my last thought was tomorrow is going to be a better day. And so I got up, and the first thing I did was pray. Second thing was to start my morning motivation with ET. And it was crazy because after I got done, Sierra was like, we're going to do the Zoom for the morning call. And I was like, oh yeah. But I'm out and about. But at the same time, just making more space for positivity and looking at the beauty of all of the things that's going on in my life. And it's really crazy because I'm at GetGo, and I was going to go get my coffee, and the young man, Damon, that I invited to the presentation last night was at GetGo and brought me breakfast this morning. And he was talking to me about the fact that he was really surprised that I stopped and took a moment to invest in him the time to offer him this great opportunity. And I was just like, it just was surprising to see him first thing in the morning. And I realized that when you open the door and you give yourself space to just be you throughout whatever, and you always be nice and loving and caring and kind to people, then that's when the beauty of life and the manifestation of what you're trying to do comes out. So, I just need to, I feel like I need to make more time for that instead of focusing on the issues that are coming. Just always stay steadfast in making better situations happen, and then you get better results. But that's all.
All right, thank you very much, Kiwana. That's in your life, And when you do that, good things can happen. Making space for these things to happen, and the best in you, you want to be the best you can be, even in pain. You go out there and you still be the best you can be, no matter what you go through. So we always say in the Marine Corps, no pain, no gain. Sometimes we like, hey, we got no pain because we can feel life. We know we're alive. When you don't feel nothing, oh, that's when you're in trouble. If you don't feel your legs or your arm, what we don't matter if we're injured or not. If you see your arm and you're bleeding, and you still feel some feeling, and that's good. But we have to go through that pain sometimes so we can understand the pleasures of life. And, you say, even when you're in pain, you have to laugh. And that's a great thing. You have to laugh. Sometimes, even when you want to cry, you have to laugh because laughter makes fun, love, happiness. And when you can laugh, sometimes it takes away all that bad stuff. And you get up in the morning, you pray, and you get up to start your day, and start out with ET, which is a great thing. And you go out there and you hear that morning motivation and that positive affirmations. Go out there and make it happen. Do things that you don't think you can do, but it gets done anyway. You went out to the store, you said get go, and you saw Damon out there who was on the presentation, and he bought you breakfast. And it was good to see somebody out there. He was happy that you invited him to a situation. You opened up a door for him, not just him, for everyone that you come into. Open that door. Be proud of who you are. Be passionate about that. Sometimes we do go through the lows, but it's always say it's not how you go down, it's how you rise up. You're gonna go through peaks and valleys, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get to that mountaintop. I always say it's not how you fall, it's how you get up, because we can't stay on the ground like a little baby. They crawl and then they start to walking and they start running, but all through that they'll fall down, but they'll get back up. We have to get up in life. Where do we have let something keep us down? There's no way. The Creator is meant for us to get up, do things, be positive, go out there and show the world who you are, and make more time for you, so you can open up doors to other people and their minds, get their minds right, get your mind right. And the more we do this, the better we can become, and the better off we can make the world, and start the creations of what we want to do, and make everything around us better. So thank you very much, Kiwana. I really appreciate it. I don't know if there's anybody else out there. I think we went through everyone so far. So I'm gonna read it just again, just in case anybody else came in late. There, there must be always remaining in every life some place for the singing of angels, some place for that which is itself is breathlessly beautiful. The question is, how can I make more space in my life for beauty? So I don't know if anyone else is out there. If you want to go, anybody else out there? I think that's all of us right now. All right. All right. Speak or forever hold your peace. So thank you all very much. We must go out there today and make a great day, because we do have every life, and it's a place in us for singing of angels. We are actually above angels. They can sing, but we are the ones that have to go out and manifest and do all the things that we do, because the Creator made us above that. So they say in the book that some angels were jealous of the humans because we were there. In every life, we have to play something singing for us. We have to go out and be beautiful. In some places, in our lives, we have dark places, but we have to go out there and make it look good, be good, and make the picture, paint the picture, have the visualization. We have to be visionary. Some place in which itself is breathlessly beautiful. When I say that, I'm saying inside your gut, your core of you, your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, you are a beautiful person. When you are born, the Creator made you beautiful. It's just that sometimes we get lost in that journey of life, and can get down on ourselves. But it's no, just get back up and know that you are a genius, you are beautiful, you're a king, you're a queen, you are the greatest invention of all. The created God created you. It's amazing how the body works. Be thankful that you have your fingers and toes and hands and all these other things. Some of us don't, but guess what? They still go on and create things. They still go on and we can prosper. And we have something that no matter what situation you're in life, that we can offer to someone. It doesn't make a difference where they go, from homeless to millionaire to they have deficiencies or disabled. We can still show them how they can live their life, change their lifestyle, go to a different paradigm shift, all these things to make it more beautiful. And how can you make more space in your life for beauty today? Go out and be yourself. Be yourself. Show the world that you are beauty. You got space right there within you. You already have it within you. You already have the gift of life in you. They have the gift of beauty, knowledge, and wisdom to go out. And I always say, take that, be that lighthouse to guide ships in. Let them see how light you are, your brightness coming out, and not just in the beauty of you, but in your wisdom, your knowledge, the way you carry yourself. When you walk in the room, you walking in like, yes, I know that I'm great. I am that I am. There is no one like me. I am original. Nobody is like me. I think about you know, I was looking at something, they said twins, identical twins. They're identical, but guess what? They're still individuals because they have a different thumbprint. They can have different identities. So you are definitely different no matter what it is. Triplets, all of them have different fingerprints, but they all look the same. So we are all the same people, but we have a gift inside of us that is different than everybody else's. And you go out and you implement that to the world. You go out there and say, hey, I am great. This terrific Tuesday, go out and show the world how beautiful you are. And not only how beautiful you are, but let people see how beautiful they are. And as we, I always say, you, me, and we can change and transform the world. And when we do this together, there is no limits and no boundaries because all we see is increase all around it. That way we can take the world by storm and say, hey, this is a better place. Even though misery loves company, we come to bring in joy and happiness to it. We're bringing laughter instead of hate, love instead of madness. We're bringing all these things to the table. They're on the positive aspects of life, the positive affirmations, because there is negativity, but we're not only doing that, we're bringing the solution instead of the pollution. It's a lot of pollution out there, and we got a lot of mess to clean up. But we have the strength. The Creator's giving us the strength and the courage to go out there and deal with it. He's giving us some armor, some force field that we can walk through it. And you know, as you guys say, and I always say, yea, though you walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil, for I have thy staff and thy rod, and I can do whatever I want to do in this world, in the hereafter, and be that spirit, because we are all spiritual, to go out there and create a blessing to everybody. Be thankful to everybody. Be gracious to people. Be grateful that we have the life that we live today, and go out there and make our gift known throughout the world and inspire living life as a gift, because you are that gift. You are the one every day. You have countless offers of gifts to show the world. And it's like a green light. You have a perfect birthday present, as you all had birthdays now. You are the perfect birthday present. It's like going to sleep on a good mattress, taking a hot shower, all that feels good, and that's beautiful. And you are the appropriate place to be gladly accepted by others, because they're looking for their life caregiving. They're waiting in line for you to come out there, and as they're going through, no matter what bad good they're for you. And the more difficult the knowledge, the more better the situation can be. More people that you can talk to. Give us people that you don't think you can deal with, and we want to go out there and show them that there is a better way and a better life. So I want to thank you all for joining us today, and let's go out there and have a great day. And if you all are listening in on the line, if you want to come in, we do this Monday through Friday. It's Monday at 5 a.m. Pacific. That's on the West Coast side. Man, people call me already 7 a.m. Central and 8 a.m. Eastern. Go out there and come on in. If you want to, you can join us here at 950-653-2355. And the password is just do it, all lowercase letters, JUSTDOIT. My name is Dennis Bott Jr. Currently right now in Sacramento, California, visiting with my daughters, my grandkids, having a great time. And I hope you guys have a happy holidays. Do things that right. You don't do things that's wrong. If it ain't right, don't do it. If it ain't true, don't say it. So go out there and have a great day. And as I always end, I'll say I'll see you all on the beaches and adventures of the world with lots of money in your purses, wallets, pockets, and most of all, those big fat bank accounts. I'll see you later. Till tomorrow. Take it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.